Greetings YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back once again to Dragon Quest XI, and today we're going to be making our way to the castle of Heliodor. We've gone ahead and looted this town in the last episode, but there's just a few more items to grab before we do proceed into the castle. And starting from these steps here, we're going to go right up towards the courtyard area, and the house that's immediately to our, well, you know, to our left I guess. It's the southwest house of the courtyard. It's going to contain a couple of treasure items for us to nab. The first is just as we go in downstairs over here, there is another cupboard. And inside we'll find a set of plain clothes. Not too exciting, in all honesty. I will just show you those briefly. I think I've already got some actually. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't actually just loot those ones. We already had them. But you can get another set, so if you want those, that's where they are. Let's go ahead and put this back on, since we get the extra experience from battle. Next we're going to head upstairs, and there's going to be a breakable pot, I believe, somewhere, which should have some money in for us. Let's try these barrels. Not you. There we go, 25 gold coins. Not too shabby at all, if you ask me. Right, and then over on the other side, literally opposite this house, so northeast of the courtyard, there's another bunch of money we can grab. Even more this time. So we've got the stairs ahead of us. We'll run to the end here and turn around, and there's a treasure chest. Nicely hidden. For 100 gold coins. So definitely worth entering this one. And I don't think there's anything in the other houses, so we're just going to ignore those. Instead we're going to head north towards the castle. This should kick off a cutscene with the guards. There's nobody else that we have to speak to around here. Oh, we can look at that interesting statue there. Looks like it's made of solid gold, doesn't it? And we'll see what they've got to say for themselves. Are they going to let us in?
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
Okay, well that was an interesting encounter there. But hey, the pendant did the trick. And now we have access to the castle. Here we are, Heliodor Castle, and we're going to begin on the bottom floor. Makes sense, I suppose. There's actually some treasures we can grab as well, so we'll pick those up as we go through this place. So first of all, we're going to start by heading left. And this will give us access to the courtyard area. And I believe there'll be a couple of pots we can break. Well, there certainly is. One containing some gold coins and the other containing nothing. There must be another one because I'm sure, yes, there's another item we can grab from this area. Hey, there we go, butterfly wing. Right, so you can have another look around on the bottom floor if you want to. But there's nothing else to do here apart from chat to some of the people. So we're going to head up these steps here. We can chat to this guy actually, he's got a pink bubble. And here we go to the next floor. Greetings and welcome. I'm going to head over to the right. See if there's any pots to smash. No, but there are a couple of rooms. So right, there are a few items you see to grab, and I don't want to miss anything. So that's why we're coming in here. And is there anything in the cupboard? Yeah, a leather hat. Lovely stuff. And then there's another room just up here. And I believe there's a couple of consumable items in this one. Another medicinal herb, an antidotal herb. Not in there. Ah, pots. See pots, smash pots. There we go. There's those items. Right, now. There's also a mini medal. And these are collectible that we're going to want to get them all. So I need to make sure I get this right. Okay, so we're going to head over to the other side this time. I believe just one of the rooms might have something for us. And that's this first one here. And it's another outfit, another set of armour. Yes, in here. Some Wayfarer's clothes. So let's just have a look at some of that equipment we've nabbed. Since we've got a couple of pieces. We've got a leather hat. Maybe we can replace our Trodain bandana. Yeah, it does actually boost our defence. It slightly lowers our maximum MP. But we're not using a whole lot of magic spells at the moment anyway. And the other item was these Wayfarer's clothes, which is a pretty decent boost to defence, but I'm not going to equip them right now because I do want the extra experience that's given to us by the elevating vest. So I think we've got everything, which means we can head up once again to the next floor. And that's where the mini medal that I mentioned is going to be located. We can possibly check some of these other rooms out first. Oh no, they're blocked off. We're not coming in there, apparently. To the King's and the Lake Princess's chamber. Right, so I want to make sure I get the right location for the mini medal. Okay, so it is a bit of a trek, but it is worth doing, as I say. And we're going to be going through another dungeon in a few minutes' time, so it is worth grabbing everything while we're here. We're going to continue going up. There's a few breakables, by the way, which we can smash. I'm not sure if there's anything in them, to be honest with you. I don't think there is. And there's a couple on the other side. Oh, there's some medicinal herbs, so it is worth opening everything, as you can see. And so we're going to head over here. Let me just see if there's any breakables that are worth getting on this side. So this is the eastern side now. Yeah, and strong medicine, okay. And now if we go up and through this door, we are going to be running all the way back down again in a moment, unfortunately. And all the way around here to the other side, there's an exit which will give us the option to head out onto the balcony. And we're going to say, yes, that's exactly what we want to do. And we're looking for some more breakables out here. But we can run into things. There we go, a mini medal. That's the item that I wanted you to get. So the mini medals are a collectible that you can get in Dragon Quest XI. And I haven't checked yet, but I'm assuming there's going to be a trophy associated with getting them all. So I will pinpoint them all out to you, so that you don't miss them. And that is the first one that you need to get. So once you're done with that, we're going to head back into the castle and down the stairs to the third floor. Or second floor, rather. Now, as I say, remember to check for any treasures that you want to get before moving on at this point, since you are going to be cut off from Heliodor for a little while. Before we're able to come back. So we're going to head into the King's throne room. I'm assuming it's a throne room. And cutscene will commence. Here we go.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The Luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O Luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you. I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Accursed Luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed!
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the Luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch!
Okay, so it seems the king isn't too impressed by the concept of the hero being the Luminary. He thinks the Luminary is evil, and it's his duty to stop it. So indeed, he's going to be putting us into prison, or more likely, the dungeon. And he's also sent the soldiers to our hometown of Cobblestone as well, which is a bit of a worry really, isn't it?
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Okay, so 3 days then, apparently. And we get another trophy. Adventure awaits, along with an in-game trophy achievement thingy, a hero in chains. And that means that brings us to the end of that particular... Oh, no, not the end of the chapter, actually. We've still got to go through the dungeons before that happens. So we're still in chapter 2. And we can break some stuff here, but it's not going to contain anything. However, there is somebody speaking to us. And if we go to the door, we can kick off a cutscene and speak to them.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
The Luminary? You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here.
Right, so it looks like we've made a friend. A mysterious stranger has helped us to escape. Well, at least to break out of the doors of the cells. So we're still in the dungeon, of course. We're going to have to make our way out here.
Wait here.
But... Oh!
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right?
Right, so we get our stuff back.
I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We'd better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
Okay, so we're just going to speak to him to advance. I'm just going to check to make sure that we're still back to normal here. Yes, so we've got all our equipment back on, including our lovely greatsword, which has been serving us well this far, hasn't it? So we'll speak to the stranger once more. Then we're going to have to follow him.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you go.
Okay, so we're going down through the hole, and there's a very Shawshank Redemption feel to this now. We're going into the sewer, so probably won't be too pleasant, and we're going to have a choice to make. But we'll get to the cutscene first before we talk about that.
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
Okay, so there's no map in this area. However, that shouldn't be a big problem because all we're going to need to do is follow the stranger guy who is here, as you can see. And the path is really linear anyway. Now, eventually there's going to be a cutscene. Let's just grab this sparkly over here first. I don't think there's a whole lot of loot to pick up. There is a treasure chest over there, but we can't access it at the moment as far as I'm aware. So I wonder how we get to that one actually. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Can't see any other entrances over there. There must be a key or something to this door. We'll keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, we'll just follow the linear path and check out the rooms and stuff, but they're all locked, so yeah. I think we'll be coming back to this place at some point. And I mentioned earlier that there's going to be a choice to make. We don't actually have to fight the enemies in here. We can sneak past them.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce.
Or by sneak past them, we can run away from them. But I believe we can actually battle them for some experience, and it is worth doing. But just bear in mind that they can be quite tricky, these guys. So if you didn't do any grinding earlier, you might not want to battle them. But you do have the hooded stranger to help as well. So if we go to abilities, we can... Oh right, that ability that I learned an episode ago, I thought we could use that with the greatsword, but I don't think we can. It is a sword ability, I knew that. But I thought I'd read somewhere we could use it, but it doesn't look like we can. Not to worry. Anyway, I've gone ahead and done the ability that means we'll parry more, so we should take a lot less damage here. And it seems that the stranger is taking all the damage anyway. Ah, right, pepping. So this is the first time I'm going to be able to show you this. I have had it happen before, but not on camera, or not on recording, so to speak. So what pepping does is increase your attacks, the chance of critical strikes, and just generally makes you more powerful. And it lasts for a certain amount of rounds. I'm not sure exactly how many, but it does persist through battles. So if it hasn't expired, as I'm hoping it won't have after this battle, you'll carry on with it in the next as well.
Who else wants some?
So some nice experience and gold coins there. And they're back up again, so you can actually re-battle them if you want to do so. I'm only going to do it once for the sake of the recording here. And once again, we can sneak around. Or we can go into the battle, whatever you prefer. Oh, he's seen us anyway. I'm not sure if we could jump over that box. Maybe you guys can try that out and let me know in the comments section. I don't think it's going to matter too much, ultimately. But as you can see, the pep stage that we entered, or the pep, whatever you call this, pepped, is still active. So that's why we're doing that nice critical damage there with our attacks. And we'll just continue to follow the stranger. And this is pretty much it now for this dungeon. So it's really linear, as you can see. And we just follow the path until eventually an event is going to take place. So he's going to see us again. So you can avoid their gaze, but again, there's really no benefit to doing so apart from the time that you save. You will miss out on the experience. It's not like in Ni no Kuni 2. Right at the start of that game, you have to avoid some guards. But if they do see you, they will absolutely slaughter you. So there we go. The pep has gone now. The power of pep.
else want
But Hate
some.
got us through a few of these fights, so... I can't quite see which way I'm supposed to be going here. This way. If in doubt, just follow the guards. So we're just going to do exactly what the stranger does, just to show you how to dodge these guards if that's the course of action you prefer to do. There we go. And there's too many guards up ahead, so we're going to go across the bridge instead. And this is where an event's going to happen.
These guys don't give up, do they? Seriously?
Okay, so this isn't looking good. We've collapsed even further down than the sewers here. And we seem to find ourselves in a cave.
You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least. And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
Right, so there's quite an exciting section coming up, but we're going to leave that for the next episode. So there's a save point here. This statue here is one of the save statues. So we're going to use it and take this as an opportunity to have a break for a bit. So thanks for stopping by today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you'll be back again soon for the next episode. And take care. Goodbye.